Hi, it's Yuzia here. Just I'm hopping on here to say hello, of course. I hope everyone's well and having a good week. And also, it's the last week of November, and I've been working on this printable. Some of the stuff I already had, and then some stuff I've reworked for this printable. And I just thought it'd be a nice thing to have it listed in my Etsy shop in case you did want to purchase it and use some of the elements in your December journaling. Some of the stuff I did use in the December journal, the Christmas journals that I listed, that I showed in my last video. Thank you for your kind comments. And so I'll just talk through the printable really quickly, and then maybe I could show you how you could use them maybe. With the printable, you'll get individual files, and also I created some sheets that you could either cut out to use for collage, but I'll show you anyway in each thing. So I can't remember how many. I think there's 10 individual files. So here's some nice Christmas birds. So there's this one. There's this cutie. There's this one. There's this one. I really love this one. There's this one, some mistletoe. And then there's this one. This one I made as a square. These are all printed out onto 4x6 cards, but you can print them out in any size actually, because it's a JPEG file, so you just size it in your print program to whatever size you'd like. So there's this one, there's this one, and then I have some individual wreath files, which you can also print out small or large. So these are printed out onto 4x6. There's that one. So these could just be journaling cards. There's this one. They could go that way or that way. This one. And there's this one. I hope those were in frame. And then I put all the little birdies onto a sheet, so you can cut them out, and so you could cut them out like that, or like a square. Have I got a square? Yeah, like that, I guess. However you want to use them. So there's this sheet there. There's this sheet, and again you could cut out the elements. Have I got? Let's see. I was playing around with these a bit earlier. So yeah, you could cut out a little thing like that and just put it on the corner of your page, or you could fussy cut. You could fussy cut it. I think that's what it's called. Like that. It's just however you want to use these. So there's this one with all the different winter berries and winter leaves, and then I made a sheet of a wreath. So sometimes, like for December daily, last year I used these little individual things to put the number, so you could put a 1 there, like you can have your number stickers, or you could just write it in, or you could just write a little, like stick this next to a photo and write a little memory in there. So I just made the sheet so you could print that out as many times as you want and cut them out. And then also the individual wreath files, you could print out large and have them as pages within your journals. So yeah, so if you wanted to incorporate it as part of your journal, so for example, this is my last year's December journal. So yeah, see, this is one of the wreaths which I printed out. I'm not sure what size this is, 5x7 maybe, something like that. So you could just select the file on your printer, and I just had that in here. And in here I had another wreath that I wrote my hopes for that December last year. There's that one. And then I also included them as journal pages. So in my, you'll see in my, if you watched my last video, that I had the wreaths as part of the pages. I'm just trying to find one here. Oh, it took me ages to find this page, but yeah, I incorporated it, and it's hard to illustrate because I stuck something, I did some layering, but this is actually one of those wreath pages which is bound into the journal, and I'll show you how I did that. So if you print out, say you want to do your A5 page folded in half, or I've done this also with 5x7 pages, you just have to scale it down before you print it. But anyway, let's just presume you're printing out onto A4 or letter size, and so you have 2 pages, 2 of the same wreath. So you're going to fold one with the design on the outside, and then you're going to fold another with the design on the inside. And then when you come to bind your book, you layer the pages like that. And then you've got all your other pages, and then when you bind your book and then you're turning the pages, it will be like that. So say you stitched in the middle there, or the middle of your signature, wherever that is, and you turn the pages, that's what you'll get, that, which makes me very happy. It took me a while actually to figure this out. It's probably really obvious, but it wasn't to me. So, and then you can, that's part of your journal page, and that's alternatively you could just bind it like that and have half a wreath. But I really like having the full wreath as part of the page, and then it doubles up actually. So you have other pages, and then later on in the journal you also have a page there, a double page spread there. So that's how you could use it as part of your journal pages. So I could illustrate it again with this one in case you do. So I've printed out 2 of these. So say you wanted to bind this into your Christmas journal, you'd fold it with the one fold is the design on the inside, and then the next time you fold it with the design on the outside, and then you bind it into your book that way. I hope that makes sense, but however you want to use it. And then this one, for some reason I've printed it out portrait, so you fold it this way. With the design on the outside, one design on the outside, one on the inside. And obviously, if you're fitting this into a journal, you'd need to cut the page there and there. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. So there's this one, and then there's these. So there's 4 different. There's 4 wreath files. Yes, and so that's the printable. I hope you'll have lots of fun with it. I'm really excited to share this. It's all my artwork. And yeah, it depends, and also the quality of the paper you use really does impact on the print. So these I've used really good matte card, and it's just come out with a really beautiful quality print. So when you print them out, do make sure that you're using good paper, or and also the highest quality setting on your printer. It really does make a difference to the quality of your prints. So I was just looking through my journal, and then there was somewhere else I saw that I'd used and now I'm not going to find it. So you've seen that one, and then here this is one of the wreaths which I printed out a bit smaller, and then I just wrote some journaling in there. So yeah, there's loads of different ways. I love this journal. Oh, I'm so attached to my December. This was my December 2020 journal. I'm really looking forward to December 2021. I haven't made my journal yet. My personal, my own journal. So I shall be doing that very soon. Yeah, and I shall be using all these bits. Whether to do to make a tag or something, I'm not really sure. I do want to do that, so let me just clear this away and then we'll do that. Apologies, the light is fading fast. It's late afternoon, and now everything gets dark really quickly, so I hope this video is not going to be too dark. I wish I'd started filming this sooner, but anyway, I think because this is going to be one of the pages in the journal that I'm making for myself. I literally just have the cardboard. I've done nothing to but I know it's going to be the size. So the pages are 5 by 7, and so I'm just going to make a little tuck spot, maybe using one of the birdies. So I'll just grab some scissors. Maybe I'll rip this actually. I'm so out of practice with doing a journal with me. Craft with me. I hope this is in frame. I just got this pretty paper, and I'm just going to layer it with maybe a bit of a doily. Somewhere. And some lace. I'm going to stitch this all together. And then one of these, I think I'm going to use this little fella. Which one shall I use? I like this little fella here. So I'm going to try and cut this out into a circle. I'm going to stitch this all the way around, so hopefully it shall cover up my not straight cutting. Well, it's not straight anyway, it's a circle, but you know what I mean. And I found actually that a really nice thing to do is to put some gold accents. So I either use a gold pen, or I have some gold ink. This one's called Liquid Metal Pale Gold. It's an acrylic ink, and I've just got to find my tiny little brush. Here we are. And I'm just going to put a little bit of gold on the bird. It just really comes up nice. And because it's a thick ink, it won't, the colours won't run, because especially if you've printed it out onto an inkjet printer. So I'm just putting some gold accents onto the leaves and onto the bird wings. I don't know if you can see that, if that's coming across the gold. It's just a really pretty touch. And in fact, I'm going to put some gold on the page as well. And then stick this all together and stitch it on. I'm just rubbing it on with my finger, just for a little bit of Christmas sparkle. Yeah, I'm gonna stitch that all together and show you the finished thing. Okay, so I've assembled it with the doily facing outward like that. Stuck it all together, and then I'm just going to I'll stitch this first and then stitch that onto the page. So then so that would make it a pretty little tuck spot. Okay, I'll just sew that now. Okay, so I've stitched this on, and that looks really nice. So I just stitched on the little bird with a zigzag stitch, and then just stitched around there. And then there's a pretty little tuck spot with a bit of shimmer on the page. And then you could put one of the, if you printed some of the prints out, you could either put the corresponding bird, if I can find him. There you go. You could put that in there, or you could put something else in there. Or and berries or something. So yeah, there's lots of different ways. I hope you'll have fun using the printable. Yeah, I'm slowly settling into our new place. Thank you for all your well wishes, and also doing a lot better health-wise, which is really good. So I'm glad that's come, you know, I'm really looking forward to December and December journaling. So yeah, I'm sending you lots of love, and until next time, do take care. Bye bye.